So here we are at Yellowstone National Park.
Yep.
Never been here before, and we're so excited to be here. This is our first day. We left the rigs up in Billings, and we're actually renting a house with the crew that we're traveling with here in Gardner, Montana, which is right outside the gate of Yellowstone. And so behind us, this is Cleopatra. And like I said, we just came into the park today. We checked into the house after 4 o'clock, so we thought we'd come in and just see what we could see that's like right inside the gate. And the first place you come to is Mammoth, or not Mammoth, but Mammoth. Mammoth, which is where the headquarters is and the housing for all the staff here. And then the hot springs, which is where we are right now. We're walking, and we'll show you some of that. The visitor center is right there. And that's Mammoth. Pretty incredible. So I'm here with Wags.
Yeah.
Day 1 at Yellowstone. Initial impression.
It's like hour one.
Go.
So awesome so far. Mammoth Hot Springs. If this was smell-o-vision, you'd be in for a treat.
Yeah. But so far, my initial impression is the enormity.
Yeah, you feel
Big.
about this big.
Yeah, you do. You feel,
Mountains everywhere.
yeah, everything is just incredible.
It's gonna be a lot of walking.
So far,
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's awesome.
yeah,
I can't wait to see more.
me too. All right.
Oh, look at the bubbling water.
All right, so we are at Pallet Spring. That's right here behind us, and very incredible. You can see Mammoth back there, and
The smell is awful. The
well,
sulfur
I mean, it's
is-
sulfur. It's got the
I know,
egg smell.
But it's awful. There you go.
So,
Just be prepared if you've never been here that there's a lot of sulfur smell.
so here's the cool part. All of this is really accessible. You park now. Parking is the hard part because you can imagine, especially in July, there's a lot of folks here. Once you get parking, though, and you get on, it's on boardwalks because they want to keep you out of the spring area. So it's really accessible. I'll show you what we just hiked, but it's not strenuous where we are here.
Oh no.
And so pretty much anybody can do it. And I would venture to say that this would be pretty much wheelchair accessible too, except for the
Yes,
stairs.
Except for the stairs. So I don't know if maybe down at the other end they
Yeah.
might have a ramp all the way up for you.
Yeah, but these springs are pretty incredible. You can definitely see the different colors in there. and
Yeah.
whatnot.
We
Really neat.
saw a little bit of blue on that one over there. So.
Yeah. So we are in Gardner, Montana, and there is Yellowstone sign. We are with the 90 crew, and we're about to enter Yellowstone National Park for our second day. We're heading out to see some cool stuff today. Michael over here from our Epic RV Adventure,
Oh, hi.
and
And more importantly, Talon.
Mel and Nettie from Mel and Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. And then of course we got the Wags, Dustin and Leslie, and we are about to have a fantastic day. Come on. Okay, well, we're on the road to Old Faithful, and we've been sitting in traffic for
A long time.
a long time. Don't want to repeat everything that Wag said. Link below. but needless to say, I'll give you some pro tips for traveling through Yellowstone, especially if you're wanting to go see Old Faithful. Number one, what do we say? Number one, have gas.
Yeah.
You better have gas in your tank because you will expend some fuel. Number two, you got to have snacks. We've got all of our snack. We got the cooler in the back with sandwiches. We're ready to sustain for at least the afternoon. Number three, you got to have a good company.
That's right.
If you don't have good company,
It's gonna be a long day.
it's going to be a really long day.
Playlist.
With that company, a good playlist on your radio or your MP3, whatever it is that you use, and you better bring a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have one of them, again, it's going to be a real long day. Now, we entered the park at 8:30. It's 12:20 now. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that we've been sitting in traffic the whole time, because we haven't. We've been seeing some really cool stuff, and we've been hitting a lot of the pullouts. So, anyway,
Well, the
other thing,
no internet,
No cell coverage.
no cell coverage whatsoever. You're not making a phone call. You're not sending a text. You're not checking your email or Google or Face Twitch or anything.
So if you're caravanning, get a
Yeah.
walkies.
Yeah. Walk
so yeah,
to communicate with your caravan or whoever you're with.
right. Okay, well, at some point today we will reach Old Faithful, and you'll be coming with us. Come on. If you want.
Oh look, did you see that was
Well, okay. Old Faithful has erupted, which appears that the show is over. For now, it will erupt again shortly.
In
About an hour.
So now we're going to take a walk around, go to the visitor center, check that out, and walk for a little while so that we don't have to sit in the car for so long.
Because we are going to be in the car for a while,
Yeah.
heading out of here. But super impressive.
Very cool.
If you've never been here before, you got to check out Old Faithful.
Here we go.
All right, so we are at the Grand Prismatic, and it's actually up on the other side of that rise up there. This is runoff. These boardwalks will take us right to it, so we're totally looking forward to getting up there. Let's go check it out.
So we are stopping just at one of the side pullouts. And can you see this behind us?
Yeah, this is absolutely freaking amazing. We're just driving. We just saw Mama Bear and her cubs just cross the road. We'll throw some pictures in. But then we were coming up the hill and saw this great big turnout, and this is what we saw. So it's like around every turn here at Yellowstone, it's a magnificent vista, or there's something going on. So we're having just an amazing experience. Let me show you what we're looking at. It's absolutely just breathtaking. Anyway, let's keep moving. So we're on our way to Upper and Lower Falls, and we ran into some wildlife. Lots of buffalo out today. We're really happy about that, or bison for that matter. But yeah, really cool today.
It's a hike.
So we're climbing, we're about halfway? No.
No.
Yeah, no, not even halfway.
Oh, climbing. This is so worth it though.
Yeah.
Absolutely so worth it. Race to the top. You win.
We are up at the Upper Falls. See that beautiful scenery. How do you like it? Oh, hold on. There's...
Hey, so this is the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. The Upper Falls are directly behind us here. Beautiful walk.
This is my...
Everything's paved.
This is my favorite part, is the hiking and going down and seeing the falls. I know the stuff we did yesterday was beautiful, but this is what I like the best.
So we were on the other side on the South Rim Trail earlier, back that way to the Lower Falls, and it was a pretty significant switchback hike, but worth every step.
Yeah, I would recommend that if you're going to do it, count the number of switchbacks you do so that you know how many you got back to go. So it kind of eases your mind.
Outstanding though. Okay. And we totally just took the WAG spot to do this. So.
What this overlook is going to give us. It's going to be a surprise.
Close your eyes.
Yeah. Close your eyes. Hold on. Hold on. Close your eyes. hear it. Woo! Okay. Here we go. Oh, look at that. And that's where we were. And then look over there. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Both. We'll do
Okay.
both. We're at the lake, the Lodge Lake here.
The Lake Lodge.
Lake Lodge. We're at the Lake Lodge, as you can see behind us.
That is Yellowstone Lake.
And it is just absolutely gorgeous. The blues in there.
Yeah,
There's
that's a really large lake. And this whole area is kind of a resort deal. They have cabins that are behind us and up the road this way. And then, of course, the lodge. Then there's a huge hotel right up here where you see those
Yeah.
yellow cabins.
We're gonna go head to the lodge. We'll take you with us.
So we are at the Artist Paint Pot, and it's about a mile hike. And behind us, this is all thermal, so you can't walk on it. It will absolutely burn you. But anyway, we're hiking up to the top here. This is behind us, and see what the view is from up there. But I mean, look at this dynamic view behind us of going into the north end of Yellowstone. Pretty cool. What do you think?
Well, this is
go.
this is the end of our trip, which was just fabulous.
End of our trip at Yellowstone.
At Yellowstone, yes. Our next.
Oh, I hope that wind isn't too bad. Well, let's just go.
All right. So, all in all, it's a great place to visit. There's lots to do. There's too much to do in the 2.5 days that we had here, but I would highly recommend it. And do your research about what you want to do and when you want to see things.
Yeah, definitely get a map of the park and kind of map it out, because you're going to end up doing a lot of driving at Yellowstone National Park. So if we could give you 5 tips to kind of get through the Yellowstone National Park experience, just number 1, be prepared to drive. Bring what you need to stay in the park all day.
Snacks, water.
Yeah, we packed a lunch. We brought the cooler, and so we packed a lunch. Bring lots of water because it is warm here also. And when you get into some of the geyser fields, it gets very hot. So number 1 would be to pack a lunch. Be prepared to spend an entire day in the park. Tip number 2
is I would recommend that when you're planning your trip here, do as much stuff when you're driving down on the right side figure that out, and then when you're coming back home, if you're coming back the same route, do stuff on the other side so that you don't have to turn left, because traffic sometimes can be very congested.
Right. Tip number 3, make sure that you've got fuel in your car, whatever that is, diesel, gas. There is a gas station, or there are gas stations throughout the park at the major
Intersection.
hotels. So down at Yellowstone Lake, there's a gas station at Madison, at Old Faithful. There's gas stations throughout the park, but you're going to pay Yellowstone prices there.
Number 4, bring your camera and your videotape, or use your video on your camera. There's so much beauty here to see, and so many different things. I mean, there's just...
And there's hidden gems that are not, you know, where all the people are, where the geysers are and stuff like that. It seems like everywhere you look, there's something absolutely wonderful. The wildlife is incredible to see. You want to come early and stay late for the wildlife. That's when they're out there grazing and all that. But if you're looking for bison, if you're looking for elk, if you're looking for sheep, you know, dull sheep, if you're looking for even yellow-bellied marmots, you will find them out here at Yellowstone National Park. And then I guess the last tip,
Number 5,
that we have is just be prepared for the crowds, because the crowds are out there, and
have patience.
have a little bit of patience. The crowds move. The traffic is the worst part of the crowds, but once you park and you get into the event or the whatever the viewing area is, things move along and people are pretty friendly.
Yeah.
So, but be prepared. You are going to experience crowds, and I hope you could hear any of this because the wind is absolutely just
We
howling.
might have to redo it.
Yep. This is the Roosevelt Gateway, which was the original entrance to Yellowstone State Park. They're doing construction right behind it, putting in the new north entrance. So, anyway, when I come back here, absolutely.
Yes,
This
definitely.
is a must-see place when it comes to seeing your national parks.
All right.
Cool.
We'll see you next time.
Yep.